It's Tuesday, April 7th. I told you yesterday it was April 7th. It wasn't. April 7th, I am headed into Walmart to do my 3 to 8 shift. So not too bad today. These 5-hour shifts aren't bad. Tomorrow I have a full day, so that'll be interesting. Just getting out of bed in time will be interesting. But anyway, so far so good today. Yesterday I went into the break room for my break, and I think I'm going to do a different plan today. There is another room I can go into, and when I clock in, I'm going to survey the situation. If all those snacks are in there, I'm getting out of Dodge. I'll go in and I'll grab my stuff out of the refrigerator, and then there's another room I can go into for my break. So right now, that is my plan. I just can't be around that stuff for some reason. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time controlling my urges to eat that crap. That being said, my scale was down slightly today. Still 2 days before weigh-in, it still looks like a gain this week right now. Not huge, but any gain is huge to me right now. So I just have to keep on the straight and narrow. I got the 50 cents in my pocket to get water out of the vending machine. And that's it. Cousin's stopping over at Walmart today to pick up some masks for her daughter-in-law, who's a physical therapist. So all these masks that we're making for the hospitals, the nurses are getting them, which is wonderful. However, the other workers aren't necessarily getting access to the masks. So she's a physical therapist, either physical or occupational therapist, one of the two, but they're not getting the masks, so she's picking up. I got 3 of them here made for her. I thought I brought them. Oh crap, did I walk out without them? I did. To make a phone call. I'll be right back. Okay. Christ. Okay. I'll tell you what. This phone thing is driving me crazy. Crisis averted. Oh, I don't know what happened there. There we go. Crisis averted. I've got the masks getting picked up. And then we'll go from there. So they're calling for bad storms here today. So I don't know. Anyway, my plan is to stay away from the break room. I gotta collect my thoughts now after all that. My plan is to stay away from the break room if all those snacks are back there. Even if all the snacks are gone, it's just a bad idea to be back there because the vending machines are back there. I go back there to get water because it's cheaper for us back there than it is out for the floor. I get a bigger bottle for less money. But so anyway, right now as it stands, let's see, I had 6 for breakfast and 1, 2, 3, 4 for lunch. So I'm at 10 points so far today. I brought 3 with me, so that'd be 13 points. I'll get home between 8 and 8:30 tonight. Well, probably closer to 8:30. So I'm going to have a very light dinner. I'm going to have to eat something because I'll have to take more medicine when I get home. So, and I have to eat with that. I may just have a bowl of yogurt with some cereal or something. But you know, I don't like to eat super heavy before I go to bed, especially because I have to get up early in the morning. I mean, by early, I have to be at work by 10 tomorrow morning, so, and that's early for me right now. So I'll figure out dinner. I didn't take anything out of the freezer, although I have stuff in there that, you know, like I have some sirloin burgers or ground chuck burgers that I could put in the George Foreman. But I don't want to eat red meat tonight. Two days before weigh-in, I don't want to eat red meat. So, anyway, I'll eat something. I'll have to eat something light when I get home. And that'll be it for the day. So, I mean, I should be under 23 points if I can control my urge to get something out of the vending machine. I should stay under 23 points today. So, I was redoing, I was working on that this morning too, redoing some of my older menus that I had on the old Points Plus program, converting them over to Smart Points. I'm going to keep working on that as I'm making my menu plans. So I like to have those on my computer, that way if I'm kind of stumped I can go back and look. Like I was working on one today from 2016. It was during a time when I was being real successful on the program before I, you know, got lazy. So that's the one I was working on today, converting it over to Smart Points. Making a new spreadsheet for my menu plans. So I think I'll be real happy with the way this turns out. It's just time consuming to do the conversion. But then again, it's something that I can have the whole week's menu up on the refrigerator, that I can read a little bit better. The form I was using before, I had to write so small sometimes. I didn't understand what I was writing. So interested to see what our parking lot looks like today. The Meijer parking lot looks kind of full. They are also limiting the number of people that go in through their store. I don't know if they have both their entrances open or not. I haven't been over there. But yesterday when I was here, we were under 200 people all day long. So, I mean, it was close to 200 when I came in at 4 yesterday. Now, tomorrow will be interesting because tomorrow's Wednesday and the senior citizens usually come in on Wednesdays. Even though our senior citizens shopping day is on Tuesday. It doesn't make sense to me. I've told you that before. Social Security checks are paid out on Wednesdays. I think we should have the senior hours on Wednesdays. Oh, it looks like they only have one entrance open over at Meijer. Our parking lot looks pretty darn full. Although it looked like this yesterday, it looked like there were more people in the store than what there really were. And I think some employees are parking over here closer too than what they've been. So, ooh, this car looks totally messed up. Oh. Oh, we have 2 entrances open now? Well, this is interesting. All right. And the bag I thought I forgot, I have. Well, okay. I'm just thinking to myself out loud now. So I'll call you. I will talk to you guys later. I'll show you what I have had to eat so far. And well, by the time you see this, it'll be everything I've had for the day. So, okay, I'll talk to you later. For breakfast this morning, I'm having some Kodiak waffles. I made these. I measured up 3 tablespoons of the Kodiak waffle mix. So that's 2 points for the waffles. 2 points for the 6 grams of butter I have. My 31 grams of Maple Grove sugar-free syrup is 0 points. My eggs are 0 points. My fruit is 0 points. And I have 2 points in my coffee. So 6-point breakfast altogether. My lunch today is I just have 2 ounces, almost 2 ounces, of the Oscar Mayer deli oven roasted turkey breast. That's 1 point. 1 point in my slice of Velveeta. 0 points in my apple. 2 points in my container of the Good Foods chunky guacamole. So 1, 2, 3, 4 points for lunch. Okay, my dinner tonight is I've got a little over 3 ounces of my canned chicken breast, topped with 41 grams of mozzarella. The mozzarella is 3 points. And I just topped it with some jalapenos, and I have some carrots. So it's a 3-point dinner. This takes me to 22 smart points today. Okay, well, that was my food for the day. I ended the day with 22 points. I did have a snack at work that I counted. It was a package of the peanut butter and cheese crackers. Or cheese crackers with peanut butter, I guess it should say. It was 6 points for the entire package. So I tracked that, and then you saw what I had for dinner. And then the only thing else I didn't show you was my protein drink and my cheese stick. And 2 hard-boiled eggs that I had taken. So I'm good. 22 points for today. So I did make a decision, though, today. I just was really upset when I went into work today. When I went in, I saw that they had changed things around again. We opened up both entrances, letting more people in the store. And there were just too many people in there. This after, the governor and everybody else and the president saying this is the next 2 weeks coming up are going to be the worst 2 weeks of this thing. So there's too many people not staying home. And I was very, very nervous at work today. And I talked to my boss. I decided to take the voluntary 2-week leave of absence starting tomorrow. So I'm going to be off for the next 2 weeks. I told him I just don't want to put myself at risk of catching this thing. And there's too many people in there not wearing, a lot of people are wearing masks now, but it doesn't really protect me. We don't have any PPE. And so, and there's people bringing their whole families in. And I just don't want to be around it. So I had decided to self-quarantine. I'm going to be here with the dog. I'll take her outside. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow. We'll probably go for a walk. But I don't want to be around all those people. And I'm not going to get paid for it because it's a voluntary leave. But they can't deny me and they can't count it against me either. There were so many people in there tonight. Like I said, it just made me really, really nervous to be there. So that's what I decided. So I'll be home for the next 2 weeks. I'm kind of glad to get away from that break room. There's always stuff back there. Yeah, so I just want to tell you that. But, I'm very happy that I made it through the day without going over my points. And then I'm going to be home now, so I can be on here a little bit more regularly showing you what I'm eating. And hopefully tonight, I'm going to work on my menus a little bit more tonight. But tomorrow I have to really work on my budget because things are going to change now for the rest of April. So I think I'm still going to be okay, but it's just going to change. So that being said, I'm going to wrap it up for the night, and I'll be back tomorrow and show you what I had to eat. You guys have a great night and stay safe out there.